Hello everybody, Incon here with another Twitching Answers, guys. Before we get started, I just wanted to mention that we're running a 2,500 gem giveaway. If you want to know how to enter that, there's going to be a link in the description, guys. You can click on it and it'll tell you exactly what to do. It's super easy to enter. You don't got to pay for anything to enter. Some of the things to me like retweet a tweet, follow on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, all kinds of things to get you entered into a 2,500 gem giveaway. And that's going to be in 9 days. Right before Worlds start, we'll be doing a gem giveaway so you can get pumped up with some gems right before you get into Worlds. Now, getting into our questions, we have Pa Grain Gonzalez, who asks, if you could make a skin, for which god would it be, and how would it be? If I could make a god, if I could make a skin for a god, it would be for Athena, because I think like Athena is one of the best characters in the game. She's one of my personal favorite characters. She has so many roles that she can fulfill, and I feel like she has terrible skins in terms of like variety. She doesn't have like a, she had like the winter Athena, and she has like the French skin, and like it's not good. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like in terms of like other skins, like there's great skins in Smite, and she just got like has lackluster skins. I would love to see just a like almost like a Bologna style skin for her, where they really like do up how badass she is, and like give her spikes on her shield, maybe, you know, just make her look tough and give her tons of super heavy plate armor and make her look super crazy tough like she is, like she's gonna kick your ass, because she's going to. And I just wanted to be able to look like that, like she's gonna destroy somebody. That would be the dream, dude. I've been waiting for an Athena skin for forever. Skeeth Souls asks, Incon, what god do you really want to be in Smite that's not already in Smite? As far as mythology goes, I don't have any requests of like, you know, different gods or even pantheons that I want to see in Smite. I like where they take the gods and I like what they do with them. But as far as like kits go, I still really want to see a Guardian kit in Smite, and it only works in Smite because of the way that the third person works and the aiming and auto attacks and abilities work. I want a god, and I thought it was going to be Kabrakan when he came out. You guys are going to know what I'm talking about. I want a god that's a Guardian, right? So for the support role, it doesn't have to be support, but it's a Guardian in general, that has like shield, right? How Kabrakan has his two things, like two shields, and one of your skills is you put them together, and you take like 40% less damage from the front or something, and you can block all of the attacks coming at you. That way you can sit in front of your ADC, you can channel this attack, and you can just be taking less damage while walking at somebody, while behind you you're just going pew 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 with your Apollo, and your Rama, the Rama's like, I can't get through, and you're just like blah 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 blah, or whatever. That's what I want to see. That's the ability particularly that I want to see in Smite. So just a god kit that just revolves around, you know, blocking abilities and auto attacks for your teammates. That would be awesome. Daniel Kaysen asks, if you had to marry and have sex with one god or goddess in Smite, who would it be? And I think the answer is pretty obvious. It's Scylla up. Wait a second. Yeah, what? Lag? D Mandel asks, Incon, how does the dirty bubble meta work? We've kind of like phased through the dirty bubble build a little bit, but it is actually pretty good on a couple characters. The couple characters that I like on the most is I love it on Thanatos and I love it on Alposh. If you haven't tried the Alposh dirty bubble build yet, you need to. What is the dirty bubble build? Cooldown, first two items. So you get cooldown boots, breastplate of valor, ethereal staff. I like to mix it up a little bit here and I get my penetration. Then he goes back and you can get Hide of the Urchin, something of that sort, and then I like to finish up with another damage item. That's a little variant. The actual dirty bubble build was a lot more, even more defense, but if you mix it up like that, you'll actually get some good damage towards the later parts of the game anyway. And for physicals, it's the exact same concept where you just go, you know, but you can't get cooldown boots obviously, so you go reinforced greaves, cooldown, blah, 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 and you just follow the same path with the physical items. Does it work? Sure. Is it great? It's not great, but it is great on Alposh and Thanatos. Tomslav Brak. If you could have one ability from Smite in real life, what would you take? Apollo's Chariot would be really, really convenient. Thor's Ultimate would be cool, but scary as heck, so I'd go with the Chariot instead. You know, both of those would be like flying abilities. Xbalanque's ultimate would be jokes, just like make everybody blind, make everybody panic. That would be hilarious. bad things would probably happen, but it'd be hilarious. I'm trying to think of anybody. Oh, Aphrodite's kiss. Just kiss anybody that you want. What? Credo Bear asks, Incon, what's the best ultimate in the game? The best ultimate in the game potentially is probably Isis ult. Objective secure, full heal, like 3k damage, giant circle. You can Aegis and then pop it. The detriment, of course, being that it has to build up. But it's probably the best potential ult in the entire game. Best one just used willy-nilly. Not one like used super great. Bellona ultimate is super incredibly strong. It's a movement ability that stuns, that does damage, that gives you passive buff in the area. Like, it's just the most bloated skill you've ever seen. So that's probably what I would say. And Senator Murphy asks, what do you think the meta of Season 3 will look like? I don't know. I don't have any inside information. I don't know what's going to be changing. With Season 2, things change. So this is kind of what changed in Season 2. We had, a little bit of map changes. So I wouldn't be surprised with a little bit of a map change. Maybe buffs get moved somewhere. Maybe there's a new buff. Maybe there's less buffs. More camps, less camps, stuff like that. A lot of times the jungle gets moved around a little bit. I hope that they even out the sides of the map and Order side doesn't have a super bad disadvantage in the mid lane over Chaos because of how easy it is to get to the mid lane, how it's just less steps. Like, that's silly. It should just be the exact same amount of steps, just make it completely even. I'd love to see new items in the game, particularly more like magical defense and penetration. Both of those added would be great for variety. I wouldn't mind actives being played with a little bit. Nothing crazy, but that would be fun. You don't have to change characters. I'm not necessarily looking for character changes. I'm looking for, map changes, but buffs, new buffs, less buffs. I'm looking for the map changes. I'm looking for objective changes. The way Fire Giant, I'd love a new Fire Giant mechanic. So how Season 2 had a new Fire Giant mechanic. I'd love for him to, every season just like switch his mechanics, so you have to like learn the raid boss, kind of over and over again, and then as it gets repetitive throughout the season, and next season they replace it again. That would also be really exciting. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Before I end this video, guys, last little reminder about something that I was supposed to tell you guys about, and now I can't remember. But now I can remember. I will be filling out a world bracket, and I will tell you guys how I'm filling it out. I'll be posting a video. Instead of doing a twitching answers for our next vlog, it's going to be that world's prediction video, and then we'll do a twitching answers after that. So don't forget to put your questions, guys, down in the comments. If I haven't answered your question yet, you never know. I might answer it in the next video, so don't forget to leave your comments down there. And thank you for liking and subscribing, guys. And as always, have a twitching day, y'all.